We have Simon Woodstock, so please give a warm welcome to him.
I like the National Anthem because it's got like a playability to it. It's got an awesome history, and it's got a potential to just unify people. I like busting out some of the old school favorites, you know, like tapping, tremolo picking, lots of dive bombing. People get pretty stoked on it. If they've never heard it before, they don't even know that it exists, you know? So it's not like some weird retro thing they think that I'm pulling out. They're like, no way, you know? So it's really cool. As far as my sound goes, it's pretty simple. I use a lot of wah pedal, a phaser, some overdrive, and then I just have this pedal called the Holy War. And man, that thing's got a lot of boost. I just got to a point in my playing where I was like, you know what? I really need to learn the National Anthem. I had seen Joe Satriani play it and Yngwie Malmsteen. It's a crowd favorite, you know, so I was like, oh, that's a piece of music that I gotta learn. The version that I play is inspired by Jimi Hendrix with all the dive bombing and the wah pedal and stuff. And most specifically, because he played it many times, dozens of times, but he played it live at Woodstock in 1969. And it's a very iconic musical performance. And yeah, it just sounds like a war machine like coming out of his guitar. It's really intense. News media and whatnot thought he was maybe making an anti-war protest, but he came out later and explained that that's not what he was doing at all. He was just sort of speaking to the static that was in the air, were his words. And really what I think he was doing was trying to unify people. That's what my understanding of the National Anthem is, that it's there to unify people and bring people together, you know, out of the many will come one. That's like our country's motto. I'll play just about any event, you know, there's no event too small. Theoretically, I could have played smaller events than I've played so far, but I've played some pretty down-to-earth venues. If it's from the street corner to the stadium, I'm good with wherever I can book. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to doing more events in the future. When it comes to venues, like open mic nights are where it's at, man. Grace, yeah, we're talking about grace. God's riches at Christ's expense, unmerited favor. Amazing stuff, amazing grace. I like the flag. I like these distressed flags and the military flags and first responder flags. I like that backwards flag because nobody knows what it is. They're like, why is the flag backwards? And the military guys are all, oh no, that means never surrender, right? So I like that one too. I like just sporting camouflage gear and all that. So the national anthem for me, style-wise, is a cool thing. I'm blessed to have a pretty good quiver of some awesome guitars. A lot of this is about hot rod guitar awareness. So a lot of times after I'm done playing, somebody will come up and say, no way, that's a cool guitar, and they'll like ask me questions about the guitar. It's kind of a conversation starter, you know, so that's definitely part of the mission, is hot rod guitar awareness. Probably one of the main goals in doing all this is just to connect with people, to play an iconic piece of music, try to, you know, stoke people out, try to unite them, and then try to connect with them too, and just, you know, share experiences with one another, encourage one another, and just my hope is that it's just a blessing for people.